just a smoldering pile of fragments of what's burned that cannot be rebuilt, of what's dead that cannot be reborn, and what's broken that can never be fixed. Just a giant worldwide scene of a mass homicide. There's so much blood that the grounds look red, that the earth is no longer able to soak up the gore and the crimson fluids shed by our dying victims. Mutual hatred fuels the desire to wipe out the opposition at any cost necessary. The urge to take the lives of those that stand in our way is truly all-consuming. We're willing to walk on corpses just to get to the top of the food chain, the top of the fucking corpse pile, last to bleed and the first to burn when these chronicles are over. When the book is shut and this gruesome story comes to its bloody conclusion. There's no turning back, there's no laying down our knives, and there is no rewriting of this massacre. It's the scene in which butchery conducted. Red Grounz, where you see me dismember the abducted. Red Grounz, when the bleeding blood does not absorb its red grounds. Covered in gore, body parts that are pile and dead mounds. It's the scene in which butchery conducted. Red Grounz, where you see me dismember the abducted. Red Grounz, when the bleeding blood does not absorb its red grounds. Covered in gore, body parts that are pile and dead mounds. Yo, my machete is my bitch, my ride or die one. I keep her wetted, never let her lose that shine. She's staying sharp and free of rusting by my side, son. Won't make it forward and take a blade right to your spine. A fishing line to tie your hands and roll of duct tape is all I need to make you bleed in broad daylight. And that is how your story ends, like gory snuff rape. You skip that line and get to die what I got tonight. Might know how to press my buttons like if a person with corona sneezed to the pay from right before we're about to go and make a call. Motherfucker tends to be explosive like a backpack of Obama. On a mission like a game, but it ain't no game, and I gave it all. My anger and frustration situation doesn't end with no peaceful resolution. Like a debt, they pay the price, inflicting mutilation when a machete that I stand with is getting put to use, and approaching me is not advised. It's the scene of butchery conducted. Red Grounz, where you see me dismember the abducted. Red Grounz, when the bleeding blood does not absorb its red grounds. Covered in gore, body parts that are pile and dead mounds. It's the scene of butchery conducted. Red Grounz, where you see me dismember the abducted. Red Grounz, when the bleeding blood does not absorb its red grounds. Covered in gore, body parts that are pile and dead mounds.
You are witnessing horrorcore shit, bloody gore shit. The world is so horrible, with more of you at memorial. Sorry if you're a corpse, deplorable. In a morgue, a portal into a world with demons and angels. Lift their wings to take you to a scene from fables. You only read from Bible sheets, believe me, it's angles. Depending on how you seeing things, you could be in danger. Destined with devils and heat, I need a favor. Put me back up on the streets, leave me in a manger. Watch me get back on my feet, me and Scum the dead one. Screaming red rum, out in Denver, eating bitches placentas. But see the dead son is still inside. There's no way to hide. Well, I say divide, treat it like edibles you can't deny. Don't give a fuck if I ain't in your top 5. Hell, Dark Lord, Vader, the sickest rapper alive.
It's the scene of butchery conducted. Red Grounz, where you see me dismember the abducted. Red Grounz, when the bleeding blood does not absorb its red grounds. Covered in gore, body parts that are pile and dead mounds. It's the scene of butchery conducted. Red Grounz, where you see me dismember the abducted. Red Grounds, when the bleeding blood does not absorb its red grounds. Covered in gore, body parts that are pile and dead mounds. I wanna know, what the fuck are you on to be singing along to this blasphemy? Hella wrong, so your brain must be gone. Staying down with the demons are all coming after me. I be the one, with the gun to the chest of a nun, so you best pay attention. My intentions are clear as a blast, better fear when you meet what's beyond comprehension. Feeling an itch, that I only can scratch if I catch me a body and soul. Stabbing a bitch, then I'm throwing a match at her, drenched head to toe in petrol. Lighting a hoe, like a chimney at night, and I might wanna warm up my hands, colder than ice. And no life is the price, sacrifice will be just how it ends. I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension. I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension, I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Coming for your life, there will be no extension. As you die, no divine intervention. Best beware what's beyond comprehension. I wanna know, what the fuck are you on to be singing along to this blasphemy? Hella wrong, so your brain must be gone. Staying down with the demons are all coming after me. I be the one, with the gun to the chest of a nun, so you best pay attention. My intentions are clear as a blast, better fear when you meet what's beyond comprehension. Is it wrong if I am to dissect and dismember a newborn in front of its mom? Jam along but your knife uppercut and a punt at the reason they calling me scum. Is that some if not all might be pissed and offended by violent shit that I spit? That's how come I'ma roll up the fills in the page of a Bible then take me a hit. I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension, I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension, I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Coming for your life, there will be no extension. As you die, no divine intervention. Best beware what's beyond comprehension. I wanna know, what the fuck are you on to be singing along to this blasphemy? Hella wrong, so your brain must be gone. Staying down with the demons are all coming after me. I be the one, with the gun to the chest of a nun, so you best pay attention. My intentions are clear as a blast, better fear when you meet what's beyond comprehension. I'm a product of this damn world that is damaged, defective, and must be disposed of a deadly mistake that occurs, safety hazard for all that my parents imposed when they chose to conceive and they failed to abort. So I came out the womb predisposed to the bloody murder belief. That's my only resort, all alone on my own, never close to nobody. I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension, I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Beyond comprehension, I'm the motherfucker beyond comprehension. Coming for your life, there will be no extension. As you die, no divine intervention. Best beware what's beyond comprehension. Yo, fuck the easy choice, no, ain't no time for the dumb stuff. Rough as the road that I walk with this knife clenched in my fist, hella pissed, being scum snuff. Team General is a cold way of life. Cold dying world that we dwell in is freezing, pleasing to those that are back in the heat. Back on the street, fools will kill you for sneezing. Current events get stacked full of meat. Eat what we kill, pass me that sullen green. Now so hella black like the Mac in the back. Back on my back, ain't no witness to see how quick I react to expect my attack. Up to my neck in the cup that I sip on, drown in my sorrow, tomorrow is doomed. Scarred like my backstab so much I don't trip on blood that I drip, blame them drugs I consume. Looking at a motherfucker that ain't got a thing to lose, a motherfucker that is lost and with a choice that I refuse to make while standing at the crossroads undecided, knowing that whatever path I dare to take will break my heart and cause regret. I will not choose to walk away, cause what I'd lose I'd rather stay. I'd rather die than learn to wait on my unwanted destination. Rather suffer if I may, but this is where I will remain. I thought a lot and I'm okay with hell to pay, it's my damnation.
I can't accept it, it's how I live and it's who I am. Never entertain the thought of leaving, I'll be fucking damn. Just like the son of Sam, the caliber is 44. Fragmented in the chest, coming through that front door. When I die, the shit can't get no worse than what it is. Not like I'm all said it is, always where the devil is. Regurgitating, dwelling it. Spirit, oh, you smell that shit? You think you mean something to me? This hell is leveless. Which means that rock bottom cannot be acquired here. I can cut you fucking deep until you bleed to rear. My punishment will not increase more than it's always been. This ain't kingdom come to I keep heads inside of shallow bins. A hollow tendons, how the fuck I live a daily life. And no one means enough for me to put away this bloody knife. So worse than piss if you think you can penetrate these walls. I delete your whole existence like you were never
You're looking at a motherfucker that ain't got a thing to lose, a motherfucker that is lost and with a choice that I refuse to make while standing at the crossroads undecided, knowing that whatever path I dare to take will break my heart and cause regret. I will not choose to walk away, cause what I'd lose I'd rather stay. I'd rather die than learn to wait on my unwanted destination. Rather suffer if I may, but this is where I will remain. I thought a lot and I'm okay with hell to pay, it's my damnation. Yo, check 1, 2, smacking fools with the crowbar. Scars on my face from the piece that I got once in the past. Look how fast I was over, now there's a piece that I keeps on my lap. Snap like a twig, lost my mind, I'm a lost cause. Those who oppose right above on my dick. This is so big when they find what the cost was. Fools come regret ever doubting this click. Stick to the script everywhere, sacrificing all that you are, leaving your heart full of hate. Not to know God, feel the knot as you slice a thread that you hang by for the art you create. Fate of the real is to hate what the fake do, breaking the rules to try to make you forget just what it was that got you hooked like a fat dose. Only addiction you have yet to regret. You're looking at a motherfucker that ain't got a thing to lose, a motherfucker that is lost and with a choice that I refuse to make while standing at the crossroads undecided, knowing that whatever path I dare to take will break my heart and cause regret. I will not choose to walk away, cause what I'd lose I'd rather stay. I'd rather die than learn to wait in my unwanted destination. Rather suffer if I may, but this is where I will remain. I thought a lot and I'm okay with hell to pay, it's my damnation. And let that self-righteous bitch-ass motherfucker be the first one to throw a stone. Fuck him, let them all die young. This is how we live, and this is why we're down. This is the mouth of a dragon that's about to exhale, and with no doubt no one learned a thing from those that have failed, and they're about to fall victim to the same old trap. Twice spoken to bear that will tear them up is never advised. It's never safe, it's never good, and never ending well. They always trick, they always fall, and all will burn in hell. That I create for them on earth and one an afterlife. It's the rebirth of Antichrist. To fight you have to knife. The I'm clenching in my hand is now inside of you. So understand this is the end and it is quite a view. I murder quite a few of you and raise your covering. From this will happen, step into the age of suffering. I snuff a thing or maybe two or maybe even 10. Back in my day got it, you lame, but you don't see me then. And you don't see the knife protruding out your lifeless corpse. Circle of life rebooting, you were on a hopeless course. Show 'em what's in the lion's cage, then throw 'em into a lion's cage. We're stepping into a lion's cage. They trapped inside of a lion's cage. I'll show 'em what's in the lion's cage, then throw 'em into a lion's cage. We're stepping into a lion's cage. They trapped inside of a lion's cage.
In a radical change to their natural behavior, whole prides of hungry lions are now stalking humans in search of an easy meal.
Your blood all over the arena, and my thumb is pointing down. I am a sinner that is in a mood to see you on the ground as you are torn from limb to limb, object of scorn and my disgust. Your future's bleak and looking grim, dead like the god in whom you trust. And it's a must to see you twitching in the lion's jaws. Those are the true mark of the beast, no 666. Forget your prayers, yes you do, no one was buying those. So I suppose no use for these up in this mix. No use for mercy or regret, it is too late for that. Like necrophilia, define what's done is done. Russian roulette is what you played and may not get upset, because you die and face the lion one-on-one. Show 'em what's in the lion's cage, then throw 'em into a lion's cage. We're stepping into a lion's cage. They trapped inside of a lion's cage. I'll show 'em what's in the lion's cage, then throw 'em into a lion's cage. We're stepping into a lion's cage. They trapped inside of a lion's cage. Like they did in ancient Rome, thrown to the lions. Like they did in ancient Rome, thrown to the lions. Like they did in ancient Rome, thrown to the lions. Beasts are feasting on their flesh, swallowing the dying. Show 'em what's in the lion's cage, then throw 'em into a lion's cage. We're stepping into a lion's cage. They trapped inside of a lion's cage. I'll show 'em what's in the lion's cage, then throw 'em into a lion's cage. We're stepping into a lion's cage. They trapped inside of a lion's cage.
Things that I don't understand about the species Homo sapiens. What makes us us? What makes us move the way we do, think the way we do, and kill the way we do?
We are the origin of all evil.
Run up on a motherfucker, what up? I wanna open them up to find out what they got inside their bodies. Bloody machete got them terrified. Fried like a mine when you drop a vial of liquid. It's gonna be my soul in hell. But oh well, meanwhile I'm smiling while I will not end well. Gotta tell everyone with a beating heart, with no doubt it will stop one day. Say that it's yours, it's you that's bleeding. I may be next and get a tech you pay. Tech to spray at your loved one's faces. Jack of all trades, Max Payne and mine. Cock a name, wouldn't trade them places. Dead remains what I leave behind. With the ones that you see on the news are who you should warn your children about, at the funeral singing the blues now, wishing life had an alternate route. With no doubt, with the worst thing that happened to your fam and this world as a whole. Since that plague and the Great Inquisition, wishing you never met us at all.
Now we're the ones that'll eat you young and speak in tongues as the evil comes, knocking hard at your front door. On God, I know they want gore, so we give it to them raw and uncut. Manhood in the jaws of some slut. Right before we go and slice and throw up the damn wolves about to leave a gut cut. We conduct much violent art like it's a symphony of suffering. These ugly things, the only thing that'll interest me is just cutting them. Fucking grim, something's filmed by the unsubs in HD. We're the ones that'll slay things to satisfy our little cravings.
We're the ones that you see on the news are who you should warn your children about, At their funeral singing the blues now, wishing life had an alternate route. With no doubt, with the worst thing that happened to your fam and this world as a whole. Since that plague and the Great Inquisition, wishing you never met us at all. What the fuck was that? Cause I cannot understand you now when they use the roll of gorilla tape in your arms and legs and to shut your mouth cause you got all loud trying to call for help. Motherfuck that, ain't nobody coming out anytime too soon, so you can assume this is where you die and will be left to rot. An abandoned lot that is your grave plot is surrounded by the old condemned buildings that nobody goes to now. It's a ghost town that so many say is dead. It's a place where I get to kill you slow. It's a place where you get to lose your life. Wonder what exactly are your final thoughts when I'm leaning over you with an X-Acto knife. What would you wanna say if your lips were no longer stitched? If that tape wasn't on your face? If I left you a phone to reach? Wonder what's going through your head? Wonder how bad do you wanna pass? But it is too bad, that's not meant to be. Gun against your head is about to blast. What the fuck did you want from a killer? Did you want me to hug you to make you some tea, glass of milk with a cookie by the way? But looking at me be disappointed when the knife that you see in my hand finna poke you as I try to provoke you to resist. As I kill you, making it fall, here we go. With a stab and a cut, and here we go. With a gut and with a peel, and you're scanning for the kill, and you're slow. Oh no, that is not what you might have had in mind, foe. Your final moments in homicidal creatures stand. You can defend yourself with hands on your feet tied, yo. So better hide your fears and smile when you meet your end. What would you wanna say if your lips were no longer stitched? If that tape wasn't on your face? If I left you a phone to reach? Wonder what's going through your head? Wonder how bad do you wanna pass? But it is too bad, that's not meant to be. Gun against your head is about to blast. What would you wanna say if your lips were no longer stitched? If that tape wasn't on your face? If I left you a phone to reach? Wonder what's going through your head? Wonder how bad do you wanna pass? But it is too bad, that's not meant to be. Gun against your head is about to blast. when you know you'll trip and roll your ankle, falling face first, call for help, and the X I grip and a rip through flesh and make this chase worse. Take your life, but I take my time to prolong it. I find a pleasure, jam my knife in a crying night. Pun intended, sight to treasure. I'm a measure, death by weight when I say it. Tell me what I mean exactly. Is about 10 to 15 dead, even 20 small ones stacked correctly. In a great plot I've done for someone I'm done with you. Then I swear I put you. Tons of killing is yet to come. Many sons and daughters yet to butcher. Sighting, call me Jason, chasing hoes in a hockey mask. Underdog, so call me Rocky, bulletproof in a rocket vest. Made of skin of my victims, gain like got no need for no Kevlar plate. Next of kin never will be seen like criminal minds first 48. They consume like Dahmer dinner, following butchery they learn. Never to cross the scum a sinner, that it can put you in an earth, that it can shoot you in the foot like double a buckshot run for me. On the 13th and it is a Friday, might be I'm not when you are to me. Step in this world covered in blood and placenta. Enter the age of the new form of Rome. Oh mother, don't shoot messengers that are sent to tell you them triplets are not coming home. No, I was hungry, but I'm fed now. Many bled out like cunts on the rag. Ooh, I was lonely, cold and lonely, but no more putting them hoes in the bag. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-U-C, gotta feed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-C-U, time to bleed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-U-C, gotta feed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-C-U, time to bleed me.
When I see you, I'ma see you bleed. See, stacked out the seed. Hex is sick but so clean. Fucking it up, back on the scene. Popping the bean and I'm packing the bean. Cutting the rug, clean up the scene. Jumping the whip and I'm out in the night like a fiend. If you see me going crazy, getting high, doing lines like the 80s, just know I've lost my mind, I've gone crazy. And I'll kill your whole family, even unborn babies. Hex is a cannibal, so don't play me. Bitch, I'm fucking like that.
Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-U-C, gotta feed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-C-U, time to bleed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-U-C, gotta feed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-C-U, time to bleed me. Not doggy dog, but Cain eat Abel's how I came up. No love is lost when the dice is tossed, new fate is sealed. You become a meal for a predator when you speak my name out. Loud you should run, cause that is how many bags I filled. Blood spilled for my gain, hey. So much grief, so much pain, lives are brief. Motherfuck everyone, not essential to my success, kill to reach my potential. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-U-C, gotta feed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-C-U, time to bleed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik, I-U-C, gotta feed me. Intrauterine Cannibalistik,
Humpty Dumpty settled the world. Humpty Dumpty had a big fall.
Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. About to make an omelet, get the dough, net to yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. About to make an omelet, get the dough, run up in yo crack. They stuff you in, zip the bag, close the freezer. You see that these are not Sunday cartoons. Your children watch, now you watch me cut these up. You watch their souls float away like balloons into the sky, see them die, it's your turn now. We crack your skull like an egg, Humpty Dump. Your body wrapped in the top with your children's decapitated remains in the swamp. So yo, this is it, they'll float. This is not what the song is about. Fuck your life, hear me out when I don't give a shit. Your existence is cut, show it later, aboard anyone as they shout. Nobody ever is promised tomorrow. Someone might sever the thread you hang by at any time, so I dwell in the sorrow. Live while you can, you never know when we all may die. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. About to make an omelet, get the dough, net to yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. About to make an omelet, get the dough, run up in yo crack. Your odds are against what I stand for. If it's so, I don't know how there is, huh? Any chance to survive, understand more. They'll succeed, end up down on their knees, and the dirt will look and hurt with a barrel pressed against the temple. Killers make them an example, motherfuckers pay the price. Opportunities are ample for the one that's down to sample. Poisoned apple from a serpent and to play its game of lies. Oh no, here we go, I'm all in till my hand read the air. How I lived in this hell all this time with that gun in my hand. Will not bend, rather stand out than laid out for good like 9/9 Columbine style. It's so dark where I walk, sun don't shine on. One should hide like a bitch, daylight stops. I embark on my trip south of heaven. Deadly sins on my niche, call your cops. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. About to make an omelet, get the dough, net to yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. Crack up in your head like Humpty Dumpty, let that yo crack. About to make an omelet, get the dough, run up in yo crack. I don't know what's wrong with my head. What the fuck is in the water that I'm drinking now? When you swallow dick, I wanna swallow lead and be dead, the only cure for the sick and raw. Come along, it is not a choice. I don't ask, I tell, so you must obey. Bust your head with a heavy pipe, then I wipe out blood and leave you to decay. Could I maybe be helped? I doubt. Better luck trying praying for the devil's soul. Amputate with a scalpel out and without anesthesia, trying to sever all limbs. They call me to make a stump out of dumb motherfuckers and they pay me well. But it may be smart to trust me, doubt anybody will be safe till I'm a flame in hell.
Sick in the head, I'm deranged, lose control, go insane. I never wanted this fucking life. Sick in the head, I'm deranged, lose control, go insane. I never wanted this fucking life.
Hey, hey, watch your stepping, baby. You won't fall. Hey, hey, I might snapping, baby. Kill them all. Hey, hey, I don't fit in, baby. That's okay. So hey, hey, keep that shit. This game ain't worth a play. You keep this life, you can shove that shit up your anus with a barrel of a Mossberg gauge and a Rambo knife that I used to slice. And I slid it up your wifey just to wipe that blade. Ain't nobody safe and the mask won't help. Sanitizer doing nothing for the gaping hole in your abdomen that I'm leaving when I be disemballing you before I let you fall to the ground. That I pound that steak in your chest like if I was doing a vampire hunt with the body bonded up you in the lake. Then bitch, I take it and I stab that cunt in the fucking face. And I smash that face with a heavy brick. Many say that I am deranged, that I might be right and I may be sick.
Sick in the head, I'm deranged, lose control, go insane. I never wanted this fucking life. Sick in the head, I'm deranged, lose control. control, go insane. I never wanted this fucking life.
Hey, hey, watch your stepping, maybe you won't fall. Hey, hey, I might snap it, maybe kill them all. Hey, hey, I don't fit in, maybe that's okay. So hey, hey, keep that shit, this game ain't worth a play. So addictive, getting sick with, and they're sticking up, they leaking crimson liquid. Motherfucker never finna quit with busting. Violent shit that is so offensive and disgusting. Like a baby in the blender getting ground up. Mother screaming's unforgiving, turn the sound up. Nothing hip about this hop, the shit is gory. Understand this is a never-ending story. Barrel to your temple with your fingers in the vice grips. Handle turns, I see your teeth through holes up in your sliced lips. Glitz are getting cauterized, testicles get crushed. How could I ever walk away from this sadistic crush? Now Russians out of medications, but it's got a chainsaw. Driving a drill bit up your nostril, that is not cocaine. Raw jaws broken with the hammer, eyes are gushing slowly. Then beginning with the skinning of your one and only. Homie wanna try to run, so his legs are taken. Serve him to a mess well done and crispy like some bacon. Heard I do them hella wrong and I do not deny it. Words I put him through a chipper, now I wanna try it. I never once turned my back on the sickness. Forever was the one that just would not quit. So let your dead Jesus Christ be my witness, as I admit to being a sick piece of shit. So addictive, getting sick with, and they're sticking up, they leaking crimson liquid. Motherfucker never finna quit with busting. Violent shit that is so offensive and disgusting. Like a baby in the blender getting ground up. Mother screaming's unforgiving, turn the sound up. Nothing hip about this hop, the shit is gory. Understand this is a never-ending story. When body parts of the building material to make an igloo so big than a cereal. Sadistic kill, it becomes a requirement to keep the cold out of all y'all's environment. Call me devil, throw your stones and blame me for whatever hurts. Heads are severed, broken bones and rusty meat hooks up your skirts. Wanna work with on the daily, motherfucking 9 to 5. Got the prosecution aiming for the 25 to life. Can't deny that I'm a monster when I disembowel a corpse. You're an intercourse that wants to put an end to all your hopes. Can't deny I get excited, laying organs out like Jack fucking Ripper. I'ma keep on making orphans as a hack. With Heavy X, who is next on the butcher block? Who's small and destined, I'm fastening now. Just spinning well faster than you can pull your cock out of your ass, severed a mess all around. So addictive, getting sick with, and they're sticking up, they leaking crimson liquid. Motherfucker never finna quit with busting. Violent shit that is so offensive and disgusting. Like a baby in the blender getting ground up. Mother screaming's unforgiving, turn the sound up. Nothing hip about this hop, the shit is gory. Understand this is a never-ending story.